Suicide is a difficult topic to talk about, but September is Suicide Awareness Month. And in order to make a change in our state, we are committed to having those tough conversations.
Over the next 90 minutes, on top of our daily news stories, we're going to start to share the stories of Mainers who have been impacted by suicide. Then tonight at 6, watch our Let's Talk About It special on the issue.
So when a family loses a loved one to suicide, the process of moving forward is painful and it's complicated. What you sometimes see is that family channeling their grief into a purpose to help others, like the OBrien family from Presque Isle. Daniel OBrien took his life 13 years ago. He did so shortly after he returned from a tour of duty in Iraq.
Ever since, Daniel's grandfather, Dana, has been working to help other veterans. News Center 8 Jackie Mundry joins us now with their story. Jackie.
Hey guys, Dana OBrien is the patriarch of a military family. He's a Marine, his son's a Marine, and both of his grandsons are Marines. But it was when the youngest Marine in the family took his own life that Dana began a different kind of service to his country.
He just thought the world would be a better place without him, I believe.
Dana OBrien is talking about his grandson, Daniel, who died by suicide after his second tour of duty in Iraq more than a decade ago. Dana and his wife, Linda, turned their anguish into service, trying to help other military families through a peer mentoring program called TAPS.
It's changed my life where I'm able to go out and speak to the Marines or soldiers, sailors, airmen, whatever, Coast Guardsmen, and tell my personal story of coming back from Vietnam and losing a grandson to suicide.
TAPS, or Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, is a way for families of military members who have died to come together and grieve, whether it be from combat wounds or suicide.
The Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America recently found that 59% of its members personally knew a fellow military veteran who died by suicide.
Not only did OBrien lose a grandson to suicide, he too struggled when he returned from Vietnam. In an interview with TAPS, he shares his mental health journey.
I felt grief, and at one time even felt like ending my life. But I didn't say anything. I was worried that if I were to say that something is bothering me, others would think less of me.
He adds he self-medicated with alcohol and cigarettes, but one day a switch flipped in his mind.
I quit. It was either quit or you wouldn't be here. And I wanted to be here for my children, my wife, and my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren.
And now he gets to support people from all over the country and right here in Maine, which he says is a bit more powerful.
I'd rather do it in person. In person, you can actually reach out there and hug somebody and share that love that you want to share.
Dana, like so many others, are trying to end the stigma related to depression and suicide. If you are a veteran struggling or know someone that is, there is support out there. You can visit taps.org, as well as the 24-hour hotline at 1-800-959-8277.
Definitely an important topic.
Yes.
For sure.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie.